Does everyone remember the that girl trend? You know, the trend where the that girl has her whole life together and is happy, healthy, content, and has the perfect balanced life, which I almost feel like that was impossible to emulate. I mean, who has the perfect life? I honestly don't understand why society is so obsessed with putting girls in these like little category trends. Yet here we are talking about another popular label that was created by women for women, and that is the it girl. It started off with a sensible meaning but has now turned into a trend that stereotypes and labels women, sexualizes them, and creates unrealistic societal and beauty standards we now have to uphold to in order to trend. Here we go again. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So while living my life in today's world, I realized that the term it girl doesn't just have one definition. The first thing that comes to mind is having that it factor. The it factor is the most prevalent in the entertainment world, especially if you're auditioning for some type of role or position. Most people have extremely high standards for the position they're offering. I often hear the lines of, "You're pretty and talented, but you just don't have that it factor." A lot of people say either you have it or you don't. So where did this expression even come from? The most popular theory is that it came from Clara Bow. Clara Bow starred in the 1927 silent film called It. This film was a romantic comedy that told the story of a shopgirl who sets her sight on the handsome and wealthy boss of the department store where she works. Throughout the film, her acting artistry, high spirits, and charisma made her the premier flapper, and the film It made her world famous as the It Girl. Bow came to personify the roaring 20s as is described as its leading sex symbol. So already the origins of this term is toxic. Just leave it up to society to sexualize an amazing, talented actor who just wanted a shot at life. We now fast forward to today's time period, and the term it girl has a whole new different meaning. Being an it girl means you have this indescribable quality, charm, or spark that makes you stand out and is like no other. An it girl represents someone indefinable that embodies something of her time. A perfect example would be Paris Hilton. Paris rose to fame when her TV show The Simple Life first aired. The TV show was basically about two rich, spoiled girls, Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie, get sent to a small town where they were forced to do everyday small tasks like manual labor, working low-paying jobs, doing farm work, things like that.
If the phone rings, you answer it. Quality Auto Center. How may I help you?
Hello?
No, it's hello, Quality Auto Center.
Do we charge to check out the brakes squeaking?
No, ma'am.
We normally charge, but you sound hot, so I'll give it to you for free.
Excuse me here.
Throughout the show, the two were always dressed in these over-the-top girly outfits and a whole lot of juicy couture. So much so that after the show aired, juicy couture rose to fame and everyone started wearing it. Paris Hilton embodied Y2K fashion and consumerism. She relit the trend of being a dumb blonde with the help of her show, which also embodied a lot of trends during her time, which was extremely prevalent in the early 2000s, thus making her an it girl. We then saw people like Kim Kardashian rise to fame. Kim brought curves and BBLs to the light, and the glamorization of inherited wealth, and of course the popular term famous for being famous.
My earring's gone!
Are you
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry! My diamond earring!
Kim, would you stop taking pictures of yourself? Your sister's going to jail.
During this time, thin, skinny, and blonde wasn't really trending anymore. Kim Kardashian brought a more serious and physical aspect to the trending world, thus making her another it girl. During the old Hollywood era, Marilyn Monroe was another iconic it girl. She embodies glamour, beauty, and sex appeal. All the woman wanted to be her and all the man wanted to be with her. Of course, her life was unfortunate and ultimately ended in tragedy, but she was still an iconic it girl. The hair, the outfits, the body. So overall, it girls essentially embody or help create whatever trend is happening in that decade and popularizes it. So I bet you're now wondering, who are the it girls in 2023? When I searched who the it girls are for 2023, of course the first person I saw was Hailey Bieber. It seems like every single article, every single post, every single piece of news has to do with Hailey Bieber. A huge part part of being an it girl has to do with fashion and aesthetic, and Hailey really embodies what the 2023 it girl is dressed like. Simple and minimalistic yet stylish clothing. Basic crop tops, small purses, slick back or short hair. And when I was looking on Google Images, I realized that this aesthetic is literally the same aesthetic as the that girl aesthetic. The oversized t-shirts and overpriced green juices, chunky earrings, and the perfect morning routine. So I think it's safe to say that the it girl and the that girl are basically the same thing. So even though it's true that Hailey Bieber is an it girl for this time, we can't deny that other girls that are extremely trending right now, which are of course the TikTok girls. TikTok this, TikTok that. I'm starting to think that there is never going to be a day again where TikTok is not trending. If you can manage to follow basically any trend that a TikTok girl does, consider yourself an it girl. Think about it. How many girls have blown up and now have full-on careers because of TikTok? Look at Bella Poarch. Just because of one 15-second video, she is now a singer and media personality that is a multi-millionaire. Addison Rae and Charli D'Amelio, both now, I'm pretty sure, millionaires. Nessa Barrett started off on TikTok and now she's a singer and songwriter. It still baffles me to this day that all you have to do is post like a cute lip sync video and your life will be changed forever. So being an it girl will always coincide of whatever's happening today. Remember, the not being like the other girl trend was a huge thing and pretty much still is. We had people like Kendall Jenner who really just captured what that consisted of.
When I was younger, and I'm sure you guys can all attest to this, I was like a huge tomboy, like couldn't really care less about fashion. All I cared about was my horses and like what sports I was playing.
Either a Great Dane or a Lab, because Great Danes are they have long legs and they're big, and I'm big and I have long legs and they're awkward. I had a Great Dane puppy and she was the most awkward thing ever, and she would just fall all the time and it reminded me of me.
Which of course also relates to the it girl. The girl who's nerdy but still cute and is just a force to be reckoned with. I've also noticed that the it girl kind of seems to come out of nowhere and has some type of fast fame. So of course the term it girl can and is really toxic. A lot of people associate this term with being a sex symbol, but just because a woman is confident, charismatic, and attractive doesn't mean she has to be a sex symbol. Being an it girl also contributes to a lot of toxic beauty standards, of course. The it girl has a banging body, the it girl wears high fashion, the it girl does this and that. Why do I have to be a long blonde or brunette girl to be an it girl? Why do I have to dress a certain way to be an it girl? Doesn't personality and character matter more than just looks? Then it's like a lot of girls feel insecure about their body because they can't look like the it girls. They can't afford to get $13 breakfast smoothies every single morning. Then it's like we feel like an outcast because we can't keep up with the trends that are trending. And just when I thought I heard of all the terms in different categories that women are forced into, I found another one, the poster girl. It truly does not end. Society will always find a new term that we have to abide by. But the annoying thing is that a poster girl basically means the same thing as all the other trends. A poster girl can be best defined as a well-known popular person who has the full attention from everyone. A woman or girl that epitomizes or represents a specific quality or cause. So maybe Cher from Clueless or Olivia Rodrigo. Girls who represent something fabulous and popularized in their era. When will it end? When will people stop creating all these different slangs and terms? If anything, these terms are just giving people more insecurity in their lives and are just tearing more people down. Hopefully we can just keep in mind that society doesn't create the life that we want, we do. This was a really cute video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, of course, give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys next week. Comment down below, and yeah, bye guys.